Hello there, and welcome to another episode of X4 on our Star Wars Interworlds 0.81 modified version and all that good stuff. We are playing as the trader in today's episode, continuing that trade campaign. We're picking up exactly where we left off, and that was the the Hapes attacked our Gazanti and took it out, which was a little bit rude. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of go and investigate if there's anything we can do with our pods, because that's a new thing for me, having escape pods, people being in spacesuits. So we're going to see if we can rescue them. And then I think we need to start working because at the minute we've got this rather handy dandy modified N1 starfighter, which is all very good and well, but it ain't going to take on no Novas, and that's a fact. So we could do with looking at potentially seeing if we can't get some bigger and better ships, so we can basically see about taking out those Novas. It looks like we've already got some Hapes people potentially wanting to play ball. Is not what I would like to do. Let's just pause it, see if we can give them any options. We are going to have to pretty much get out of Dodge straight away. I think we're probably in this. The ship is too small. We can't give them any orders. I don't know why. Probably because they've destroyed one of our ships already. So we're going to have to just deal with this situation. I will try and rescue him. Logically, I think the magnet would be the best bet. This could be very early on us getting shot at. Yep. Right. So you want to play like that, do you?
Try again.
Try again. Ooh.
Get lost.
Now, my theory is my ship is better than your ship. And as long as that Nova doesn't get into the fray, we should be fine. We just need to basically... Oh, he's in an X-Wing, so maybe not. The X-Wing is definitely going to be more durable. Well, I think this is basically the decider, isn't it? The Hapes are our enemy now. The pirates, we're going to have to deal with them. Because otherwise our little trade network is going to be killed in its infancy. Have I? Have I had it now? For sure. Deploying those. I've had it apparently. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to save our beleaguered crew because we can't give them any commands or anything like that. Are you coming to play? Or are you getting out of Dodge? You look like you're getting out of Dodge. Alright, so we need to make some form of a plan. Now, boring old Balmorra does look like it's going to be our best bet for some form of initial startup. It's kind of like a little startup business, maybe. And then we've got Nemoidia as well, because Nemoidia has got some Rhydonium, which is useful for making engine components. Balmoral has got a lot of other things. So one of the things I'm potentially interested in trying out on this one is, so one of the things we need to do, Tanab's getting hit by the Mandos, is we need to claim our own sectors of space to be able to afford maintenance and things like that. And I'm wondering if we bombard this with defense stations, we might be able to, or stations with claim modules, we can make it contested and then eventually maybe take it over ourselves. That would be good. It'd be like a legal takeover, because essentially we would be paying the New Republic for the licensing, because when you build something you basically pay a fee for having that station built, and then it would slip into our control, become our system. So I'm going to have a play around with that. But we need a goal. And we're going to go, I think, straight into a larger class of ship as our flagship. Now, things like the Imperial Light Cruiser and stuff like that, they're going to get squashed by a Nova. Pelters can be pretty strong, but again, I think we need something fairly manoeuvrable. It would be nice to look at some of the newer ships, such as the Lancer. Although the Lancer, it's a good anti-fighter ship, but it's too fragile. We need something that can fight against the Novas. I mean, Vigils are a new ship. Again, quite low hull. What would you be on a high preset? Alright, decent shields though. Output is not brilliant. Manoeuvrability for a large ship is not too bad. So that's definitely a potential. Vindicators. I mean, Vindicators are fairly tanky, from what I remember. I think I've had a couple of Vindicators in the past. Victory should, in theory, be a good ship, but I find them to die quite a bit. But if we're in command of it, we might be able to sort of victory out. But look, it is expensive. How much is a Vigil on a high preset? 10 million. 10 million is doable. So we might actually see about getting a Vigil and try one of those out, because it's one of the newer ships. To do that, we definitely need some money, and we'll accept that.
I knew I could count on you.
That's a future mission, because I am going to do the space station style missions. Marines needed, supplies needed. I mean, stuff like that would be alright. That's not a terrible one to try and achieve. 45%. We do have the trade ships to be able to do that. How much are you going to pay us? Oh, we've only got 4 hours to complete it. Although, let's just pause it a second. If we go medical supplies, food rations. Who is selling these things? Sold wares. Oh, so they're fairly close by. Like, can we get food rations from there? There's plenty there. And what station is it? Oh, for the transfer port, which is that one. Do you know what? We'll accept that as well. And we'll have a go at that. How many do you need? 1,000, 2,000. Oh, so that's actually fairly achievable. Obviously not in our ship, but we could switch to the Lombarda. So if I tell you to dock and wait there, and if we go to our station and we dock and wait, I reckon we can probably do that mission relatively easy in a Lombarda. It's a trade mission. It's not a fun mission. But one of the things we need is a good cash injection, because to be able to build these defence stations and stuff like that, where the real money is, we're going to need the blueprints, and blueprints are not easy to. They're not cheap. They're easy to get, but they're not cheap. Because it's not like, so you buy a defensive ring, that's just the defensive ring, and then you need to buy a
Docking granted.
what else do you need to buy? You need to buy the turrets, you need to buy pretty much everything that goes with that. So that'll be a thing that we need to do.
Successfully done.
So let's get up. Get up, stand up.
It's an honor to have you aboard.
Oh, it's an honour. Thank you. I can't get out my ship. There we go. Right, cool. So, we'll keep that here. Where is our Lambarder? You should be coming in right about now. We've only got one docking port, so that should be an easy... find. If we go, so in these missions, if you go into the actual supplies needed, it does tell you, so we only need to work, if we can get these medical supplies relatively quick, we should be able to do it. Right, so where is our ship? Oh, it's coming in there. Lovely. So we need to find a way down, which will be that way. It's such a big landing bay for such a small ship. I mean, some of the medium ships are pretty big. I've got confidence we can do this mission, and that's 630,000. That is money in the bank. This station is slowly ticking over. It'll soon pay for itself, I think. Although it does say we need quite a bit of money to complete it. It says we still need another 4 million.
Land a shuttle.
Hello. Thank you. Right, on dock. Now, we need to find a place for medical supplies. Who is selling medical supplies today? Medical supplies. Right, is that the closest place? So Exodine. Exodine has some medical supplies. So let's plot a course to... ooh. Yep. Whoops.
I was asked to drop my cargo.
Just flee. Run away. Escape. We can't afford to lose the big... God damn it, and now I'm crashing. We can't afford to lose the big... Whereabouts are you? TH1 is in Trellin. Oh god. Yeah, just get out. Just get out of Dodge. Like, why is the New Republic just letting this happen? Like... Right, so one thing what we might have to do is... We'll keep an eye on it. If it can't get out of Dodge, then we'll sell the ship. Yeah, we're going to have to sell the ship. So it's a bit of a cheeky thing that you can do. In the way of, if you sell the ship, you basically get the money back at it, and we get us 3 million back, which is nice. Because otherwise that ship is going to be destroyed, and there's not a lot we can actually do about it. Unfortunately. So this is turning into quite a very awkward, rocky start. We're definitely going to need that big ship, I reckon, to try and take on the Nova. Now, the Nova does seem like quite a beastly craft, the battle cruiser. So I've got a feeling that we're going to be pretty...
Jump completed. Head off. Autopilot.
Find a way to Trellin. Where is Trellin? Where are we? You don't know a way to Trellon? Which is literally over there. Must be this way, the gate. Whoops, wrong button. So, where are we? Oh, we're not there. Where are we? Oh, it's because we've never been to Fadal. Why didn't he just tell us to go to the route that we know?
Unknown object.
Well, that is a jump gate. Right, so I'm a little bit concerned about this series. It was quite a strong start, and I'm surprised at how aggressive the Hapes are. If I'm honest, they're being proper piratey. And the problem is with the Hapes is because they're actually now pretty much a major power faction. Maybe not as powerful as the New Republic and stuff like that. They are definitely not good for us small traders. We're going to kind of get a little bit slapped around, I think, to start off with. But that 3 million does give us enough money to basically buy what we need to get this mission done. We've gone completely the wrong way.
Rental.
What we'll do is we'll ask someone in a minute when we find them.
Delta Class 1 transport.
We jump into this system and
Jump
then
completed. Fadal.
ideally we need to find another
object.
ship. Where can I find Trellon?
Sending you information now.
There we go. It is confirmed. So the whole point of these trade missions, like I said, if it's a bit hard to understand, it basically you have to keep a station above a certain amount. So in this case, it's 45%, and it tells you like how much they've got on the briefing. So at the minute they've got no food supplies, they've got no medical supplies. So the idea is you keep it topped up, and then when you've topped it up enough, you succeed. They pay you. You're getting paid kind of twice as much, because if you can work it well, you get paid a profit based on your oh wow, you're a long way from home. Yeah, you get paid an amount based on your trade, so you can make a profit from the resources you're selling, and you also get a then you get the mission reward as well. This is jumping a little bit further than I would like. These missions can fail or can become impossible. So in an ideal world, we would still have that TH1, and we'd be able to essentially use that to buy to get more goods, because the more goods you can provide, the easier it is to sell, essentially. Or you can sell more goods, so that percentage stays higher for longer. But other traders will be competing to complete that contract as well. So it swings and roundabouts. It'll balance itself out eventually. So we'll skip ahead a bit. I'll get this trade underway and we'll see how it goes. I'm also going to keep an eye out for these new missions. I still don't know which one. I'm tempted to join the war against the Imperial Ascendancy, just so we can start moving down south a bit. That might be a prudent choice. But then again, I'm not. If we did that, it would be like war contracting. So we're not actually going to go fight. That's going to be with the Hapes. It'd be providing defence stations and that. But we'll get there. It'll be very hard, and then it'll be very easy, because that is the X4 way. Okay, so we're just coming back from our medical supply mission. We're going to trade these goods and see how much this actually helps on the percentage, and based on that.
Successfully docked.
So the problem with big trade ships is obviously they are lovely. So that should get them up to 100% if I am not incorrect. No? Yes, 100%, that's fine. Right, so we need food rations now. Yeah, we can do it. I think what we might do is actually have a fleet of smaller traders, and I'm thinking GR75s, because the GR75s are pretty good. Because as I was saying, the problem with the big traders is you get a lot more money in the long. This Lambarda drifts a lot, like a real lot. I'll grab you because you're 500 credits and a little bit extra for the loot. Yeah, large ones are good. You get a lot more bang for your buck in the way of kind of like more money. But they are very much, if they get attacked by larger ships, you're a bit scuppered in a lot of ways.
Completed. Fit all.
Because they die very they die very easily to sustained fire if they can't get out of the way. Now, usually smaller fighters leave big ships alone, but with the Hapes being so close and how they're operating, it is quite a oh god, we're gonna die, we're gonna die, we're gonna die, we're not gonna die. It's been rather over dramatic, but yeah, this is like on this ship is like on ice. That's changed. Yeah, so a fleet of small trading ships might be good. So I'm thinking potentially U-Wings. U-Wings are a good little trader, and maybe even some GR75s as some medium traders, because they've got a good cargo capacity and they can get out of Dodge pretty quick. Oh, we completed the mission. Lovely. So that's 600,000. So we don't need those. Who's buying food rations? So we can go to this station.
Autopilot. Disengage.
We'll fly to this station, sell off the rest of our... Oh no, it's medical supplies we've got, isn't it? Who's buying medical supplies? Oh, these guys will buy them off us. We can clear that off. So that's another 630,000. And then we're going to go to the drive yards, and we're going to see about buying our first set of defensive blueprints so we can think about making these defense stations. I'll have to try and remember
Engine part factory. Docking granted.
what bits we need to make the defense stations. And we're on, because they all, so when you look at these defense station missions, it'll tell you it needs administrative center, 3 defense modules, a dock, a pier, 20 turrets, and 8 shield generators. Thank you. Trade. Have some medical supplies. And look at that, we've made 3,000 credits. We can also jump back into the N1. Now I have set the global orders to basically flee from pirate attacks unless it's a military ship. That's a nice new addition that they've added in to the game. So we'll just get this automatically piling in a second.
Ship A.
pop these civilian ships. Because, like I said, it's good reputation points. And we need to build our New Republic reputation up. Because I think we are going to be New Republic allies. And I've noticed, I know we're at very early days into the game, but the New Republic, they've got the big Hapes problem, which is not good. And they also, as I was flying back from Trellin, they had a rather large raiding party from the Mandalorians, which is not good. So maybe the New Republic are a bit more beleaguered than usual. Seems to have calmed down in Tanab. But yeah, it's not the best. 99% hull, which is not brilliant. I think we've probably ran out of money to put into this station as well. Let's stick another, I don't know. We'll put just under $1 million in. That should get things going. Because that's going to be our little starter bread and butter area. So we're going to... You're welcome. We're going to concentrate on defense platforms so we can get the big money. And we're going to concentrate on missile components and stuff like that. I think early on that should start getting us a decent amount of money. And then we'll start branching out into engine components, and then that'll lead into other things such as a shipyard. Eventually, we'll probably end up with a, what do you call it first? Like a maintenance bay first, and then we'll take it from there. I think that sounds like a solid plan. And then we can start with a bit of a defensive fleet. I'm not going to call it a war fleet in this because it's defensive measures only. That's the plan and the idea. And the only reason we're going after the Hapes is because they're a big threat to our trade network, essentially. They've already taken out essentially 2 of our trading ships. We've lost the Gazanti, we've lost our big boy as well, which is not good. I am going to allow this to carry on trading with the station, and we're going to tell the N1 to come back to us. Dock away there. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Nope, 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 nope. Oh my god. Now we're underneath the station. That's good, isn't it? Can I teleport to? Teleport to? Upgrade. God damn it. I didn't want to be in the goddamn... Right. I didn't want you to fly to the following position. I wasn't even on the ship. I was on the docking bay. Oh, hello.
M1 Starfighter.
Yeah, can you just dock? Oh god. Just let me have command of the ship. Shift and D. Where's the...
Good Starfighter facility.
So there's quite a few little clipping issues I've noticed in the current update of the mod, but that's not uncommon. It's not game breaking. It's mildly annoying at best, but I've seen it a lot before in the past
Successfully done.
when you get a new version of the mod, especially this one, because this one seems like quite a big version, like quite a big update. Okay. Am I going insane? Is this... Can I please leave? Am I now tethered to the ship for life? Oh, I am tethered to the ship for life. Alright, I don't understand what's going on. Why are you doing this? I just want to go over here. Right, okay, that was weird. It got itself stuck in a little bit of a loop. But it's fine, look. We're free. Hi, guys. Whew. Let's go and see the faction rep. Oh, God. Why is everything breaking so easy? Hello. Zevin. Blueprints. Modules. Defense modules. So, admin center, why can't I buy this? I need to have a better relationship with either these guys or the New Republic. Okay. What is our relationship standard at the minute? And I get the feeling we are going to have to do a bunch of really annoying, like, mine style missions. Where is Q at drive yards? Well, plus 20 with them. Corporate construction license. Friend of the corporation. Alright, I would have thought that would have entitled us to something. Requires a basic construction license. Oh, do we need to
Good luck out there.
be invited to a ceremony? Maybe it's because our New Republic licensing. That's weird. That I would have thought that would have been an easy kind of like start and fix. Just bear with me one moment. Okay, sorry about that. We're back. Random dog coming to pay a visit. We're just going to visit the trader, see if we've got anything we can.
There you go.
Get rid of, just because. Bit of extra money will go a long way. I'm wondering if the QAT thing is. Oh, we might be able to make some medical supplies.
Good luck out there.
Is kind of linked with the ooh, delirium. Very nice. I find first aid kit. Not quite. We need some sedatives. Okay. Yeah, I'm wondering if it's linked with the New Republic reputation. It's very odd. I think it's very odd, that one. So we're going to have to do some grinding to get our reputation up. That is the only thing we can do unless we join one of these wars. Construction wares. What materials are you wanting? You're not telling me exactly what it is. Peace and stability, that's always a nice easy one. So we're going to do that, I think. 27 million. See, like these, we're going to keep accepting them.
I knew I could count on you.
We'll get a bit of a stockpile going. And then once we get them, we can basically make quite a bit of money straight away, and then that will pay for essentially new fleets and stuff like that. I'm a little bit perplexed on what to do. This whole new Hapes faction has upset the balance of things. Quite substantially. And I mean, while ever they're patrolling around there, where is our probe droids? I mean, the other option is we can go see Coruscant directly. We might do that. So we'll do this patrol mission, this peace and stability mission. We'll let this tick over. Then we'll go and see the New Republic at their faction rep. See if they will sell us
Jump completed.
the blueprints that we need. I don't want to do mining missions on this particular playthrough, if I'm 100% honest, so I'm not going to do them. It's below us. We're a high stakes trader. We don't do the whole trenching thing. We've got nothing to prove. So yeah, we'll do these. We'll do this because it's an easy bit of money, and it gives me kind of like a little bit of time to think about what we need to be doing. So yeah, I'll be back in a minute. Alright, so we're back in, and I've accepted another... It's a food shortage mission, basically. We need 375 food and 225 medical supplies. I prefer these missions because they're basically a bit easier. You know what you need to get when you've got a better short-term memory than what I have. So we're going to go there. We're going to get 300 and... No, I don't want the miner. I want the bloody Lambarda. I've renamed the miner as well to the Nimbus because... It's little. I'll show you. Its tag is Zap 127, as in Zap Brannigan. We like Zap Brannigan. Medical supplies. Who's selling medical supplies? Is it going to be down in Trellin again? We know Trellin. Or was it Exdene? I think it was Exdene. Yeah. How many of those do we need? We need... I've not bought enough food rations. We need 225 of those. Trade with. 225. And what was it again? This is why I usually have a notebook next to my desk, because I can never remember anything when it comes to numbers, which, you know, ship cannot. Why do you keep defaulting to the goddamn Nimbus? I don't want the Nimbus. I want the frickin' Lambarda. We need 3. We need 50. No, 50. Confirm. Thank you. And then whereabouts is this? Food stuff to our stations in Balmora. Let's just set that one to active. Is it a specific station? Or is it just in general? I think it's just in general. So you don't trade. Who wants medical supplies? Trade with. Oh, we can get rid of all of them. Excellent. Look at that. So that sometimes the downside with these missions is it doesn't always work. Sometimes the stations just don't want what you're selling, which is a bit of a pain in the neck. We found Rendilly's big shipyard as well. Let's have a look what they sell. They sell harbours and they sell dreadnoughts. Dreadnoughts are useful. nebulons and miners and stuff like that. Whew. We're getting there. It's going to be very much a slog, I think, to get us to the point of making enough money and what we want. But when all those little pieces come together, we're going to be fine. The Hapes have really annoyed me in what with the fact that they've basically early on taken out our ships. But we'll get there. We'll sort it. All right, so we are in Coruscant, or Kurskant as the computer likes to pronounce it, or Imperial Center if you are of a more Imperial inclined mind, because that's what Coruscant was called in the old Legends stuff by the Imperials, or that's what they named it. Not many people actually call it.
Docking granted.
Not many people called it Imperial Center, apart from the really hardcore. Ooh, hello. Oh wow, look at the detail on those engines. That's gorgeous. Real nice. We're just going to fly underneath here. Oh, we got the parking lot problems. Coming to land, and we're probably going to call it an episode once we've checked out what we can and can't buy. Let's just admire this mess at the minute. Bless them. That'll fix itself when we're not here. When we leave, that'll fix it. You've got U-wing. He's coming in. I do like the U-wing. I think the U-wing was probably one of my favourite of the newer ships introduced into the kind of like Star Wars ship lexicon. And then obviously you got the old YTs. Can't go wrong with a YT. I mean, we might get some YTs as well. I've always found the YTs to be quite expensive as a trade ship, and a bit lackluster as a military ship. But they are quick. Right, modules, defense modules. So you won't tell us. So we need to be advanced module license. So we need to be plus a Republic General. We need to do the ceremony. That is going to require us to most likely have some sort of requirement. So New Republic, where are you? Oh, production station for a resident. Militia production station, frontier defense station. Is that not a little bit backwards? Hopefully you don't need militia to be a general. Because if it is, that's going to be very hard to achieve, because you need a frontier defence station. To have a frontier defence station, you need the general rank. So, yeah, we might need to find some other ways. Now, we have got our Lambada off to deliver some food goods in Balmora. There's no specific station. Usually these are pretty easy peasy, lemon squeezy missions if you can find the people to buy them. Just a quick rundown of basically what we're doing at the minute. So we've got a couple of probe droids out. They're looking for gates essentially to Uxie, and I think there might be a gate there. So we'll tell them to explore there next. Because in Uxie there is an incom base. Usually there's an incom base, and sometimes that incom base is the top incom base. So yeah, and then this one is essentially trying to find us, or it's going to try and find us new trade routes. So we're going to get you to explore Trellan next. We don't need you to explore there, and then you can start working your way down. Because as a trader, it's useful to know where everyone is in relation to kind of like, so you can trade with them essentially. And we're going to check out all these places. So that's that, and then we've got the miner. That is probably one of our chief income makers at the minute. That's going around getting us ores and things like that. In fact, we can now up you to be an no, we can't. Not quite yet. You're not quite skilled enough yet to be the best. So yeah, that's kind of where we are. We've got this slowly ticking on by, and I keep feeding a little bit of money into it as it's kind of like going down. Not too much, because I want some money in our back pocket, essentially to be able to buy ships and stuff like that. So that's where we are. I am going to wait until so I can hear in the background people are trying to launch their engines, their hyperdrive engines. Yep, you can hear it much clearer now. Wow, these stations just don't work sometimes for the bigger ships. So that'll be trying to jump somewhere over there, and it's basically like, wall? I don't care about a wall. Look at my ship. I look like a little mallet. I can crash through there. Oh, that is one other ship that we're going to get in this series. We're going to get the... Oh, look at you go. We're going to get the Hammerhead, the Sperian, I think. Just because why not? We might make like I think I said it before, an Old Republic fleet in one of the series. Like, as in all the old ships. We're just going to leave them to do whatever the hell they want to do. And we'll just start drifting away from this station. Where is our little Lambada? And we've now delivered that. And we've got some money. Hopefully... There we go. A nice 250,000 nearly. So those missions are working well. So that probably means we can ignore a lot of these fine lock boxes and destroy mines and stuff like that. One thing we could potentially do is become a little bit more of a... So we might can play it as we've been drafted in to these wars. I would like to potentially take part in the New Republic versus the Imperial Ascendancy. We've got the Hapes kind of like side thing going on. We know where they live. Hapes live in Zeltros. They live up there. I'm deliberately not exploring this area at the minute because I don't want our trade ships to start going there and getting themselves destroyed for no real reason. But yeah, like I said, I'm going to leave it there for this episode. We'll get the lovely giant city. Do you know, of all the places to live in the Star Wars universe, I would not want to live on Coruscant because it's one giant city, and I don't do well in cities. Like, I do awful in cities. But other than that, yeah, we're going to leave it there. I'll have a think about what we can do. If you kind of like, drop me some comments. Do you want me to get involved in some more dogfighting and war and stuff like that? It won't be the main thing we do on this particular series because that's not what this series is about. This series is more about trading. But I am happy to like have a little bit of a scrap with the Imperial Ascendancy. Because one of the things, I think Matt said it, it'd be pretty cool, is if we make some sort of home in Naboo. But if we make a home in Naboo, it's going to be constantly attacked by the Imperial Ascendancy. So we need to take out the Imperial Ascendancy before we do that. But yeah, a nice Naboo house. Maybe even try and take over Naboo. That would be interesting. Right, storage modules are good on that. So other than that, as always, I've been Captain Jack Gumption. This has been X4 with the Star Wars Interworlds mod 0.81 installed. Thank you for watching as ever. If you'd like to support me on Patreon, you can do that. There'll be a link below. Other than that, yeah, thanks for watching, and until next time.